Tanaka again. He's only 75 kgs, but he's around the fringes. And the halfbacks have really stood up for Japan.
And the Nottingham fly half makes it a 7-pointer. Well, James Arledge has been looking forward to this World Cup for a long time, and to the next game in particular. It's not only against New Zealand, but it's also being played in the town where he was born, Hamilton. And he's warming up well here, whatever the result. A second try. Playing in front of 30,000 here at the North Harbour Stadium. They do well to get a tenth of that at Meadow Lane to watch Nottingham in the Championship.
They're inspired at the moment. Great take from Luke Thompson.
Number 6!
It's Tanaka. Arledge with the kick. And it just comes to ground inside the touchline, but there you can see John Kerwin alongside him. His number 2, Grant Dury, former rugby league player. Well, we've got a contest, haven't we? Half an hour to go. 7 points between the sides. All change for France. Dimitri Sharshevsky is on. Also on is Jean-Baptiste Poux.
The crowd are inspired by this performance by Japan. Every time they get the ball on the front foot, there's huge excitement.
That's the other change. David Skrella on at fly half. Off goes Trunduk. Harinordiki with a two-handed take. That was Marty offloading. There's Yashvili. Skrella straight into the game. David Skrella, who has made the summer move from the champions Toulouse up to Clermont-Auvergne. Torn away by the Japanese. Penalty though to France.
Thought he was giving a penalty for upending Rougerie there, but it was in at the side. Rougerie not happy, rightly so. When you're out of control of your body like that, it's not a nice place to be. But through the ruck is fine. Well done to the Japan defence. It is holding up. Don't forget, one of the tries, one of the 3 tries that France have got was from an interception from Arledge and Nicholas combination. Ryan Nicholas has really come in after being boshed off by Estebanez. He's come back and he's taking it to French.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Marc Liévemont there in the middle, alongside Didier Vettière. He can't have been enjoying the last 12 minutes or so. Krzyzewski spoke of his frustration this week at not being involved in the starting lineup for this game. Gets a chance now with his team in a little bit of trouble. There goes Skrella. Turnover. Arledge. Out there to Tada. Tanaka. Arledge. That's in the air a long time. Oh, Heymans has spilled it. Referee says the ball went backwards.
I agree with the crowd. They're not happy. That definitely went forward.
Sharshevsky. Penalty to France.
Number 17.
And getting penalised there was Fujita.
At the moment, Steve Walsh is giving a lot of penalties, and at some point, I know they've had this conference, a yellow card might appear. There's a lot of not rolling away. And the game is open currently. It doesn't need to happen. But that is dropped, and it's gone forward.
David Skrella sent up the line out, just outside the Japan 22. 26 minutes remain. More changes being made. This time they come from Japan. In comes Tupaile replacing Taira. to Pele, who plays for the Cannon Eagles, born in Samoa, and he's got a terrific test record, 20 tries from just 16 test matches. There goes Tanaka, he sees some space. Back goes Vincent Claire. Claire's missed it. Onozawa was following up. Can Japan get their hands on the ball? No, they can't. It's there for Yashvili. And Yashvili, cool head, puts it onto his own left foot. The throw-in taken quickly.
It's on here.
There's Nicholas. Webb with a kick through. Back goes Medar. And it's Heimons who takes the ball into touch.
And you can see the reaction from the Japanese. Webb running across, clapping his hands. They feel something can happen here. Can they get in front from this line out? The little kicks through from Tanaka and Sean Webb have put them in this position. Now will they drive or go off the top? I fancy them to go off the top and play at tempo.
Well, Endo, the right wing, has moved into the centre now. He scored tries in each of his last 2 Rugby World Cup matches against Wales and then Canada 4 years ago, seeking a unique hat-trick here. The Japanese players never scored 3 tries in 3 straight games. A chance here, Arledge, the offload, through goes Nicholas, 3 metres out here, Japan. There's Leach. Kitagawa getting knocked backwards. There's Thompson, upended by, among others, Julien Pierre. Also in there doing defensive work was Maxime Medard. Tanaka feeds the ball out. Webb, can he get in the corner? No, he can't. Claire with the tackle. There for the scrum half, Tanaka. Thompson. Well, who would have thought this at half-time? The pass has gone astray. Onozawa was recovered well. There's the replacement to Pualai. Lakafia on the scene. Penalty to Japan. Surely they'll take the 3 points. It's straight in front.
Now this is where I want to see him talking to the captain. A couple of times now. There hasn't been a rolling away. 2 tacklers then. It was impossible for Japan to get any sort of ball there. Yes, they were going backwards from a little mistake, but you see the bodies over there, off the feet. Definite penalty. It's happening more now. Japan testing the defence of France. I mean, really testing. There were some power plays in there.
So Arledge to narrow the gap. He's missed a couple, and to think he missed one from almost straight in front right at the start of the game. The gap narrows, 3 more points. France, the Jekyll and Hydes of World Rugby, were at times imperious in the first half, but now threatening to implode.
The only thing that's keeping them in this game is their scrum. Japan have kept possession. France now slowly coming back to the halfway. They are taking their time. But another good take from Luke Thompson. Get them up the pitch. Arledge up in the air. Who knows?
Well, Mark Yeagerman looking as if he wants to disappear under the table there. Oh, it's been knocked forward. Hiroshima spilling it, but the referee was already playing advantage, and the put-in will be a Japan ball. Blood is spilt by Emmanuel Haranordaki.
In the second half, Japan are winning 10-0. France have only got themselves to blame. They had chances, the 5-metre scrums, lots of unforced errors, and they look shell-shocked.
Touch. Pause. Engage.
Well, the opening night was predictable enough, but we've seen some games today. Arledge, the chip forward, well read by Heimons. The bounce not good though for the fullback. and he just gets away, and he's done well as the fullback. To another sometime fullback, Maydar. Maydar, who's been very quiet tonight. Nashville. Oh, and Skrella. Basic error. Eyes were up before he caught the ball.
The crowd are feeling it. The Japan players are feeling it.
Well, did you see Mark Abramoff getting up out of his seat there? And that's the moment which has done it.
He wasn't happy at half-time, and you can imagine he is not happy, bunny. But Japan, the energy in this team. I've got to say, the heartbeat is Tanaka, scrum half. He's been everywhere. At the ruck, sniping down the blind side. I thought there was question marks over him being a running threat, but wow, he has attacked the fringes.
Well, France, or shall I say Japan, have only ever won one game at Rugby World Cup. 20 years ago, against Zimbabwe at Ravenhill in Belfast. 20 years ago. 1991 tournament. 20 matches, 1 victory. And that is inspiring them now. That was taken forward by Horia. Oh, well gathered at about the 3rd attempt by the captain. Arledge did well that time. Here is Tapualai. Tapualai just fending off the tacklers. He's got through 2. And he's offloaded it, but the referee has blown the whistle. The ball went forward.
Just got to be careful. One of their strengths is their organisation, and they're just losing it. Yes, they want to play at high tempo, and you can see the efforts that they're putting in, but they've got to keep their structure. Carrying in 2 hands enables you not to get it knocked out. But he's a big guy, isn't he?
That's the former Samoan. Well, David Skrella, when he dropped the ball, clearly did pick up a shoulder injury. Morgan Parra's come on. Parra is standing at 10. Now, Parra has been a 10 at the top level. The first time I ever saw him play was in a Heineken Cup match for Bourgoin against the Ospreys. It was about 3 or 4 years ago, and on that day, he was starting at 10. Picked up by Lecapia. Powerful run. France needs something from someone just to rediscover the equilibrium. Hemos. Here's Maydar. Maydar! But the referee's blown the whistle. The atmosphere in North Harbour is something very special indeed. 30,000 people. There are a lot of Frenchmen that are now pretty quiet.
And great defence from Endo. He forced the forward pass exactly right. You can see the assistant referee in there. But great defence from Endo. That is a 2-on-1. He had to make the tackle. Parra, this is the thing about international rugby. He's on the bench. Yes, he can cover 10, but he would never have expected to be now. What is, with 18 minutes to go, at 10, trying to get France back into the game.
Well, there is an Englishman involved in the contest tonight. The assistant referee on this side, Stuart Tieredge. There he is. Tanaka, into Arledge. There's the big fella, Tapualai. Presented to Tanaka. With the fly half again. Endo, the right wing, finding himself right over on the left.
And he has been industrious all evening.
There goes Leach. Inside the 22.
It's a wrap, guys. Offside lines. Here it comes.
Japan have got it. Tanaka. Arledge, the ball's on the ground. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. That's Vegeta.
The skill level they're showing. or half volleys, pick up, doesn't matter what position.
Arledge with a grubber through. Medar goes back. Well, indecision, but in the end, a great step, and he's got himself out of trouble, perhaps as only Maxime Medar can do.